All right. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Lord, give me strength. See if we could find this. What's up? There. What's going on? What's going on, y'all? Good. I'm back this time. Going on? What's going on? What's going on? Top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the afternoon, top of the evening, whatever you want to call it. It's 3 o'clock. What's going on? I got my specs on today, y'all. Hold up. So I'm missing a contact, right? And it's crazy because I hate wearing glasses. It's a whole. I mean, I'll tell you that story another time. It's a whole story about behind me not wearing glasses. I don't do it in public, like, you know what I'm saying, unless I absolutely have to. Ain't nothing like having to wear glasses and then you get in a fight or a scuffle and you lose your specs. Oh man, that ain't fun at all. What's going on, family? What's up, y'all? So real quick, I just got a couple minutes. I want to jump in here real quick, man, on this live. I've been saying that I was going to do more lives this year, man. So I wanted to start making sure I honor my commitment. So I want to jump in real fast and just holler at you guys and give you some updates on what's happening. Right. So I'm in my home office, right? You see my whiteboard back here, and be doing some work and coaching people and stuff like that, you know, on Zooms and all that type of thing. But that's neither here or there. So real quick, my title real quick is basically the secret behind your purpose, or the secret behind your passion. So as you know, like, one of the things I'm most passionate about, if you've been rocking with me for a while, is barbering, right? And just the whole beauty industry, right? But I realized some things. It's tough, right? It's, you know, like when you're trying to become something bigger in your life, right? And you keep doing the things that you're, you know, and thinking that your passion is finally going to profit you. Sometimes it's time to make a pivot. So the only reason why I'm on this live right now is because I'm here to share with you, like, the secret behind the passion. Sometimes you got to make a pivot, because I know you've been fooled. A lot of you have been fooled, and I was fooled. And what I mean by being fooled is sometimes you think your passion is going to pay you, and that's not always the case, right? But it might not even be your passion. Sometimes we get mixed up thinking that our passion is what we like to do. You might think that your passion is something that you did since you was a kid. You might think your passion is something that you enjoy doing on a regular, but really that's not even the goal. The goal is to find your purpose, right? What you want to do is actually literally find purpose in what you do, right? And then become passionate about that purpose. Like, see, God wants us here for a purpose. You woke up today on purpose, and you on this live for a purpose. And what I desire for you and for me and for all of us, God's children, is to tap into that purpose, right? 2022 is different. This year should be different for you. It should be different than last year, right? And you know, and I'm just saying it because I want to hold myself accountable too. Like, I want to be better. Like, but I think that's the goal, right? I think the goal is to be better, right? Be better. Just be better every day. And how do you do that? You got to have some substance behind that. And what I'm saying to you right now is there's a secret behind the passion. And what is that secret? It's purpose, right? What is your purpose? And now here's a couple of questions that you can go ahead and start and ask yourself. Like, you can ask yourself, why am I here, right? Why am I here? And what is my purpose? Because I want to share with you that if you woke up today, you got a purpose. But let's stop going through life, right? Let's stop going through life aimlessly and not knowing what we're supposed to be doing. Let's stop going through your job. Let's stop going through work every day aimlessly and not knowing really what the purpose is for. And stop going to work just for a paycheck, right? So, like, all of my clients that I deal with on a regular, like, sometimes one of my gifts, right, is I get to the bottom. I get to the root of things. And getting to the root of things is when you start to tap into your purpose. And it hurts sometimes. Sometimes it hurts because you don't want to hear the truth, right? Because the belly is full with the belly is so full when it's in a room full of lies, right? You got all those lies that you done told yourself, and you feel like this is why I'm here, but that's not always the case, right? So what am I saying? Like, there's some habits you got to change. There's some things that have to change so you can live your life on purpose for your purpose. And the cool thing about that is that, like, you have your one fingerprint that nobody else can have, right? That one fingerprint that you have, that no matter what you do, it's going to be original, right? But so many times we've fallen behind the pack. We're following what everybody else is doing and they're following the trends, right? And you follow the trends, you're not being your authentic self. So how do you be your authentic self in this world that's changing consistently and fast? So I want to share with you some hacks because I got a challenge tonight, right? I got a challenge tonight. 5-day challenge is discover your superpower. Because right now I want to tell you all got a superpower. But I want you to come and join this challenge with me tonight, where I'm gonna be tapping in really like the meats and the guts about how to how to tap into your superpower, because you all have one, right? You know, whether it's your gift of cutting hair or styling hair, or if it's the gift of business, if it's the gift of doing credit, it's the gift of doing your Airbnbs, if it's the gift of relationships, whatever your gift is, you got to tap into it and make it a superpower, right? So you can no longer afford to dabble in life. You can no longer just put your toe in the water. That's over with. We can't do that no more. You can no longer do that. All right. And what I want you to do is I want you to get this superpower. I want you to get that purpose. I want you to get up every day and be excited. I want you to get up every day and win the day, right? Like, let's win this game of life, and it starts in the mind. You got to make the decision. You got to start thinking about the different things that's going to allow you to grow. You got to start thinking about the people that's going to help you, is going to pull you to get to the next level. And you got to figure out, like, how do I make these things work, right? So I'm going deep tonight, man. So hopefully you guys can come in and you can, if you're on Instagram, you can click the link in my bio. I drop a link here on Facebook so you guys can come. But I would love to see you guys there. Here's the thing, and I'm gonna just speak from I'm gonna just tell you a story. So when I first opened up my barbershop, right? This was let me think, 2008 or 9, something like that. During the recession, yeah, it was 2008. So I had already been a barber for like 5 years, right? I had already been in the game, and I'm saying, I want to tell you the story because it might be you too. It might be speaking to you right now. You know, you might be good at what you do. You might be good in your industry. You might be good at your job, right? And I was really good at my job. I was 5 years in, right? And I had got really good, and then I'm cutting hair, and all of a sudden I got the car that I wanted, got the house, the apartment that I wanted. I was getting the shoes I wanted every week, you know what I mean, jade up, you know what I mean. I was out partying every weekend. I go out to club and do all I needed to do. And but at the time, that's all I wanted, because I come from struggle, right? I come from I come from, you know, lack of, right? So me being able to do some things and pay for myself was amazing. I'm like, okay, this is dope, right? I wasn't able to do these things, you know what I mean. I grew up in a home with, you know, 5 brothers and sisters. I'm the oldest of 9 brothers and sisters. So me, you know, as the oldest, you know, I got to make it shake. You know, I got to take care of everybody else before I take care of me. So me doing those things, I had to learn how to save my money, how to invest my money, how to, you know what I'm saying, take these ideas in my mind and turn them into plans. See, right now, so many of you might have can'ts and you don't have cans. What I want to share with you is how you can turn those can'ts into cans and turn them dreams into plans. What it takes is a system. You know what I'm saying? It's a system to do those things, right? So in order to be able to do that, you got to know the system, right? You got to know the strategies. You got to know the tactics. And if you don't know those things, right, you'll continue doing the same things over and over again. Like I was in this barbershop working. I was there for 5 years, right? And I started to max out, I started to cap out, but I wanted to do more. I always wanted to open my own business. I always wanted to open my own barbershop, but I just didn't know how. In fact, it wasn't even that I didn't know how. I was afraid. I was scared of failing, right? I was so scared of failing that I didn't even start. Like, I was so afraid of failing that I didn't even give myself a chance. I was so afraid that I might fall flat on my face and what everybody else is going to say about me because I tried. But I realized that if I don't even try, like I counted myself out before I give myself an opportunity to win. Now, how many times do you do that? I know I did it many times, but I did. I finally just started. So I opened up that barbershop during the recession in 2008, right? So I had to make some sacrifices. I took some sacrifices. I think I had a Chrysler 300M back then. So back then, to me, that was dope, right? That, you know, for me, that was dope. You know what I'm saying? Coming from a 2-door hatchback Ford Escort, you know what I'm saying? 6'2", got to climb in the back of the seat, climbing in a 2-seater, you know what I mean? Knees on the steering wheel, me getting a 300, you know, I was king for me, you know what I mean? So me getting that, like, I have made some accomplishments, right? So for myself, it might not be much to you, but it was everything to me. So, but when I wanted to open up this business, I had to make some sacrifices. And one of those sacrifices is I did a voluntary repossession. I did a voluntary repossession on my car that I desired, that I loved so much. It gave me all of the hype that I needed, all of the authority, all of the looks that I was looking for, all of the what's the word I'm looking for? Significance that I was looking for. I had to give it up. I did a voluntary repossession. It made my credit go down, right? My credit was already bad, but it went down, you know what I'm saying? But I had desired more, right? Some of you are holding on things so much that you're not willing to let go so you can go up, right? So I did that. I let that go. I gave away the car, no more car insurance, no more car payments. Then that money, I started to leverage and save that money to open up my barbershop business. And I opened up that business. And as I was working and consistently working, 6 months later, I had enough money to start and open up the business, right? But it took that discipline for me to give up something that I desired, that I worked really hard for, so I can get something that I really wanted, right? Because at the time I was passionate about what I was doing, but it wasn't paying me the way I needed to be paid. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm trying to tell you is finding your purpose and finding your passion. Your superpower is your strength. Your superpower is your mind. Your superpower is being able to tap into this thing and digging deep so you can go up, right? Anything that goes up high has to go down low first, right? Any skyscraper has deep roots. It can only be high if it got deep roots. Any tree that you look, that's one of the highest trees in the city, I guarantee you has the deepest roots on the block, right? So if you want to go up, before you go up, you got to go deep. What are you willing to give up? So I said that message because as I'm always on social media, as I'm always like, either I'm live or I'm just on it, or I'm speaking at a conference, people always ask me, how do I manage to always climb to the top of all the industries I'm in, right? And it's no secret, there's no strategic thing. It's like, not that I'm super talented, that I'm super strong, or I'm super nothing. The only thing super about me is I just never give up, right? And I'm willing to look bad long enough to get good. Some of you right now you can't be bad long enough to get good, right? You can't stay in the game long enough to be bad so you can be good at something. And because I know for a fact, because I was there, I still deal with it time and time again, you know what I mean? And you have to wash that off. Like you got to get a new motivation every day, like a bath, like a shower. You got to wash off every day. You need a new motivation every day. We all do. Motivation just gets you started, but the habit is what keeps you going. So what are your new habits for 2022 that's going to give you the leverage that you just need to start really crushing it in this game? This is a real game. This is life. This is the game of life, and you're going to lose the game of life if you don't make a decision to step up. Like, only person that's responsible for your life is you. Like I tell people all the time, they be like, Vaughn, they be like, Lyle, like they say, I remember one time I was telling my cousin, this is years ago, he was like, man, everybody ain't get an industry that they love like you and just can cut hair and just go to work and just do something they love every day, right? And I was like, that's crazy that you said that, because I spent 15 months studying this stuff to be able to be in this industry. I took out a loan of $20,000 to go to Barber college. I drove an hour and a half every day back and forth to Lincoln every day in every element, rain, sleet, or snow, to get that license, right? To be able to do that thing, right? But some of you won't make a sacrifice. And then you look at people that made a sacrifice and you're looking at them at their end and you're not looking at them at their beginning. And what you're doing is you're putting yourself at their end and giving up before you give yourself a chance. So I want to tell you, you have a superpower that you should be tapping into. And I want to help you get through that, because people help me get through that, right? And once you start going up, there's levels to this, man. And the only way the chain of command works is if I help you, you help me, and then we help with one another. It's time for 2022. We can stop competing and collaborating. So if you want, who wants to collaborate? Like, let's see let me know if you want to collaborate with me, right? Because I want to collaborate with you. Like, I don't care if you're a barber, I don't care if you're a stylist, I don't care what business you're in, I don't care what it is you do. I want to collaborate with you because you know something that I don't, and I know something that you don't. And together we can go far and fast. How many of you want to collaborate? Drop me some heart emojis so I know that I'm talking to my right people. Listen, I want to make sure I'm talking to my right people, right? Because if I'm not talking to the right people, you know what you can do? You can just swipe on over, go to the next slide, because I want to make sure I'm talking to people that I can actually give a message to, right? God gave me a purpose to turn on his life, right? To be able to talk to the people that needed to hear it. I want to make sure that I'm talking to people that need to hear it. So who am I? Who is my people? Say I'm down. Type in the comments. I don't care if you live or you watch this replay, just say I'm down. I just want to know who I'm down with. Like, who down with me? Like, who can help me get to my next level in 2022? Who can I help get to their next level in 2022 and 2023? Like, who's down? Like, who's down with a collaboration? Who's down with tapping into their superpower? Like, I just want to know. Because if not, then let's just keep moving. Let's not waste each other's time. Let's not waste time, let's stop this thing that is false advertising. Let's stop this false play, thinking that we're really supporting each other and we're not. Like, so we either down or we not. So let's get to the goal. If we down, let's help each other. Let's collaborate. Let's do something different. Let's pray for anything, and with faith you can have it. Right? That's the scripture. So how you want to get to your next level? Listen, this is all I'm gonna say, because I gotta jump off this live, but I want something for you right now. I want you to be able to tap into your superpower, like I'm tapping into mine. Right? I want to build a tribe of people that really want to get to their next level. I want to build a tribe, especially I'm really near and dear to my core people, my barbers, my hairstylists, and my hair entrepreneurs. But this is really for anybody that has the entrepreneurial spirit, right? And you might be stuck at $5,000 a month. You might be stuck at $10,000 a month and can't get over. You might be stuck trying to get clients and you don't know how to get no more clients. You might be servicing the same people, right? And you don't know how to get any more, right? You might be stuck trying to figure out, like, you don't know how to market yourself. You don't know how to blow up, right? You don't know what to do. This is what I want you to do. I want you to join my 5-day challenge. Click the link in my bio if you're on Instagram, and click the link that's it'll be in the chat on the comments if you're on Facebook. Listen, join the challenge 5 days. 5 days with me. You get an hour a day, right? And we're going to tap in and pull out the passion and the purpose for your life so your business can get to the next level. We can collaborate and no more competition. All right. The only competition is you. It's you versus you, not you versus me. All right. And the moment we decide that there's no more competition, you can be your best self. You can go deep so you can go up. So listen, peace and love. I see you on the challenge, 7 o'clock Central Time, and I'll meet you at the top. Love. Love. So listen, guys, go ahead and click that link in my bio and get signed up. It's going down tonight. We can ask questions. I'm gonna share with some business principles. It's about to be happening. So make sure you join in, and I'll meet you at the top, guys. Let's go.